Okay. Well, Graham, you must be a very happy manager.
I wasn't happy in the first half. I wasn't happy at half time. But look, I'm so proud of this group of lads. What they do for this club, they run through brick walls for us. And I actually, without going over the top, I actually thought we were outstanding tonight. I thought we were brilliant. I thought it was probably, I don't know, you guys would have seen all of the season. I've only seen a part of the season. I would think you'd be hard pressed, possibly Harrogate away 4-0. You'd be hard pressed to find them playing better this season. I thought they were absolutely outstanding, to a man, each and every one of them. Yes, we were late off the bus. Yes, we left our mindset and our mentality on the bus. We didn't come out of the traps. And in fairness, they got a brilliant goal. Hats off to them. Sometimes you get done with a brilliant goal. The boys cut inside and from a throw in and top corner. Hats off to them. Credit where credit's due. But I thought we were brilliant tonight. I thought we were outstanding.
Second half in particular, what was it you said to them at half time?
I just told them that they dropped their levels, they dropped their standards. You shouldn't be waiting in football. You don't wait for something to happen before you pick yourself up. I just reminded them how good individually, how good collectively they were, and we certainly believed, because although take the emotion out of the first goal, going 1-0 but down, I think we were better in the first half than them as well, and this is a tough place to come. So all in all, look, that's a great group of lads in there, and I'm really proud of them, and they've set their standards, they've set the levels now. I don't want them to come off that.
When you got to 1-1, you might have, I guess, at that point felt, well, decent point to get out of this one, but they pushed on, didn't they? Got the reward after that. Yeah,
well, look, I was brave last week in the decision I made, which probably cost us the substitution, and I don't know, was I brave again this week? I don't know. I made the substitution last week and it didn't come off for me. It cost me. I made a substitution this week, but that's football, I suppose. That's that. But like I say, I believe in this group. I believe in what we've got, the players we've got at our disposal. And like I said, we tried to win the game last week. We tried to win the game again this week. Positive substitutions. It came off for us this week. It didn't last week. So that's football, I suppose. But look, it's as I said last week to the group, I certainly swapped 3 points for an FA Cup exit, for an FA Cup defeat, and that's the only way they could react. And you got to remember the hangover these lads might have been suffering from last weekend. They put a lot of effort into the game. The emotions of last weekend as well, getting beat late on. And that for me is character, to come back, to come out, and you can probably see it in the first half, but to come out in the second half, take on board what the manager and the coaches have said to them, and the players as well. The players speak at half time as well. To take on board and to go out and put in a performance like that, they fully deserved. I mean, let's be honest, we should have run out a few more goals. We've crashed a couple off the crossbar, and we had a stonewall penalty. But look, to a man, each and every one of them, they were outstanding tonight, and that's the way I want them to play week in, week out, not just one game.
Thanks, Crewe.
Brilliant, thank you.
Oz, because dark times, he has had to show character this first half of the season, and that shows what you probably got to come carefully.
It's tough when you're out. When you're out as a player. I've been fortunate enough in my career. I've never had long-term injuries, but it is tough when you're out emotionally. It's and you see the lads every day of the week running and training and playing and doing what they love. And when you can't do that as a player, and someone, injury, misfortune, whatever it is, comes away from you, it's a real dark place. And look, there's people that can slip into dark places very easily. Again, negative thoughts when you're not fit, when you're not playing. So fair play to him. He's got himself back. I will admit I was a little bit anxious about putting him on because of previous. I wasn't here the last game. You guys will probably know better than me. He came on against Southampton and he picked up a little niggle and it set him back another month. So I obviously was a little bit cautious. You probably would have noticed we got him out at half time and we wouldn't let him come back in and sit on the bench. We told him just to stay out. So that was a situation we had to manage. But fair play to him, fair play to his mindset, his mentality, and the people around him that has helped him get back fit.
And that spin around just shows something different, doesn't it, with that all of his feet driving at people.
Well, I think his first action was a stonewall penalty, to be honest. I'm not too sure you can pull somebody's jersey and pull them to the ground and tackle from behind, so it was probably 2 penalties in one. We didn't get it, and I just thought, oh sugar, here we go, it's going to be one of our nights. But you can see when he came on, he was a definite threat with his back to goal. He links up well, and he brings us something that we've possibly been missing.
Good. Brilliant.